Peace, 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 family. What's really good? Oh man, it's good to see you guys, man. It's good to see you guys. I'm about to go in on something, because boy, I've been looking at these you know how I do. I look at YouTube videos now and then, and I'm like, I'm a bit perplexed, I'm real perplexed. Shouts to my notification gang. Shouts out to my notification gang. If you aren't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below and then hit the bell icon to stay notified, family. Hit the bell icon to stay notified and hit me up with some likes. I love that, man. Notification gang is in the building. Big Valley was good, family. It's all good, man. Oh, man. So I'm about to go into something right now. I'm going to go into something. Bear with me, bear with me because I'm going to go into something. I want to know your thoughts upon what I'm saying. And then afterwards, we're going to unpack it and see what we can actually garner in terms of a discussion tonight. Sometimes I just look at YouTube videos and I say to myself, this could be a good topic of discussion. Let's see if anybody else is down for these types of discussion. So right now I'm going to talk. And then you guys let me know, yeah? You guys let me know, because it's a bigger issue at hand. I'm utilizing this to bring up a bigger issue. Lady Divine in the building. Mama Rutio, Mama Rutio, Mama Rutio. Hey, hey. Islam has no secrets. What are you talking about? Alright, so yeah. I'm gonna go in. Keep going hard. Don't leave any stone turn. Got a real treat, bro. Alright, cool. So this is what I'm gonna say, yeah. This is what I'm gonna say, yeah. Islam's biggest secret is that their prophets are actually comedic. All of the Muslim prophets are comedic. That is what I want to tell you. That is literally it. That's literally as much as I've got to say. Like, Islam's prophets are comedic. And I don't know why anybody has any problems with that. It's the truth. It is literally the truth. It's literally the truth. Like, they're comedic. Muslim prophets are comedic. That's it. That was the biggest secret. Can you imagine that? Like, I'm there hyping you guys for a massive big secret. And the secret is so simple as Muslim prophets are comedic. Yeah, that's right. Prophet Muhammad was comedic. He was comedic. He practiced comedic philosophy. Most people don't even know this, Most people literally don't know this. They're going to be shocked. Or Muslims are going to be in uproar. They're going to say, how dare you, and so forth. But it's the truth, though. Like, your prophet. Okay, Muhammad, he was a comedic. Jesus was a comedic. John the Baptist was a comedic. Moses was a comedic. Abraham was a comedic. Jacob was a comedic. All of your prophets are comedics. And you're almost gonna say like, oh, why are you saying this? Like, how astaghfirullah, can you say this? Like, prove it. Prove that they're comedics. Well, I'm gonna tell you that they practice something called Ma'at, which is the comedic religion, so to speak, comedic order, comedic ethics, and so forth. Basically, it's the concept of one God. It's the concept of one God, and that, to treat, it's a moral system, basically, to treat other human beings ethically, morally right, and just and righteous. And I believe in my heart of hearts, all of their prophets, Muhammad, Jesus, all were righteous individuals that taught excellent morals to their people, and they all believed in one God. So therefore, they were comedics. Yeah, they were comedics. They were comedics. It's that easy, that simple and that easy, That simple and that easy to culturally appropriate. To culturally appropriate another people's culture. That simple. I figured it out. Like, it was just that simple. I don't even know what I'm arguing with these Muslims for. Or arguing with anybody. It's just simple. Like, their prophets were actually comedics. Has anybody got a problem with that? I just want to know. Let me know. Have any of you guys got a problem with that? Please, type it down in the comment section below and let me know and see what you have to say. Please. Come to the light. For real. Extremely balanced, man. Come to the light, man. I don't know. Like, extremely balanced. What's stopping you from becoming a Kemet? What's stopping you? You're halfway there, my brother. You're halfway there. Just come to the other side. What's good, Betty? What's good? I um to be honest, yeah. To be honest, yeah. All of this, yeah, um, is funny to me because I was listening back to, I don't know if you've seen it. It's actually called the pamphlet aimed at disproving comedic claims to Islam, Ali Dawah, Kalam, Hamid, Jedi, Mike, and Gabs, and so forth. So we was in there, we was having a conversation, and Ali Dawah brought up that, all of these, Jesus was a Muslim, Moses was a Muslim, and so forth and so forth. And then also I was watching Paul's new video today on digital Dawah Digital. Sorry, I always keep messing up. Dawah Digital, and he said something that was quite remarkable. Let me see if I could just play it back real quickly, because he's a very learned, erudite individual. So I was like, let me listen to what he has to say.
So it seems to me that there's a kernel of truth left even in the modern New Testament about the ministry of John the Baptist, and he was an Islamic prophet, doing what prophets do.
Whew. John the Baptist was an Islamic prophet. Wow, that's mad. That's crazy. That's crazy. When people make these claims like that, yeah, I'm like, okay, like substantiate that, please. Please substantiate, because I don't know, bruv. I don't know about you, yeah, but if I now come to you as a Muslim, for example, and I now come to you and tell you that your Prophet Muhammad was actually comedic, he was a comedic prophet, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have some issues with me. And I'm sure, like, my Jews as well, like, don't you have no issues with these people claiming that your prophet Moses was a Muslim? I'm sure you do, I'm sure you do. So I personally think it's a very good discussion to make, where I can bring in everybody into the discussion, okay? So most people don't understand. I try to be very much so diverse. I try to be very much so welcoming to everybody. Everybody can jump onto this channel and actually have their say. And it tends to be that we have a lot of religious folks in the building. So I'm going to invite my religious folks to have their say about cultural appropriation, okay? So we're going to get some, Jews, Christians, Muslims, comedics. Hopefully, we can all have that type of discussion as well. And then obviously my pro-Black power people, we can talk about cultural appropriation as well. Like, it all ties in. So I'm trying to bring something in that we can all discuss. We all have some type of, how can I say, issues and understanding. So let me know. Do you feel as though this is cultural appropriation? For example, when Muslims say that all their prophets, like, for example, we know that we have Jewish or Hebraic heritage prophets. Do you feel offended, or is it okay for them to say that these are their prophets? Is it okay for them to culturally appropriate? When I say culturally appropriate, I'm meaning that they are coming from a completely distinct culture than yours. For example, the Arabs or whatever else you want to consider or classify them as. And now they're claiming that, your Jewish prophets are actually their prophets, because they've got Islam, and, Islam is theirs, and so forth. And so these other people practice Islam, and so forth, so forth, so forth. So do you feel offended that they're trying to culturally appropriate your own prophets? Or on the other side, do you think that they actually have a right to do this? Do other people have a right to simply take on their culture, your culture, and claim it as their own because they are in close proximity with you? Or they claim a divine source, for example. So I want to get into all of that, because I know within inside of the Black culture, for example, we have issues, we have issues. I'm sure I'm seeing Ghana must go bags being sold in Top, man. I saw a video like that, and I was like, woo, bloody hell. And I saw the price tag was like 20 or 30 pounds, like, and we all know Ghana must go bags don't cost that much. Like, I'm sure you can pick one up for like £3 to £5. Let's say £5. I'm like £3. All right, but we know, like, so I'm like, wow. Like, how do you feel? How do you feel? For example, when we had the cane rose, I can't remember, was it Kardashian wearing the cane rose, and they called it boxer boxer braids or something like that. They just made it different, basically. How do you feel when other people come in to your culture, take the best bits, commercialize or make it their own? Like, how do you actually feel? Like, what is it? Let me know. Do other people have this right, or is it just simply cultural assimilation? Is it just the fusion of cultures within each other and so forth and so forth? Like, let me know, what are your thoughts, family? Let me know. I'm gonna go scroll right up to the top and see your comments. So let's get back at it. You know how I do. I want to get your comments in. Let's go. Do I think Islam is racist? Do I still think Islam is racist? I'm sure I gave you my definition of Islam, right? And I think I gave you the three definitions of Islam. And I said Muslimdom is clearly racist. I'm pretty sure you don't even have no problem with me saying Muslimdom or the Islamic world practice racism. I'm sure you don't have a problem with that, do you? Okay? So I'm going to be very politically correct and tell you that the Quran, as far as I can perceive, if you want to say Islam is the Quran, for example, as far as I can see, inside of Islam, the Quran, there is no racism, as far as I can see. I think other people have brought up the issue that there is racism with inside of the Quran. I haven't. When we start going into hadiths or books written by scholars with inside of Islam that makes up the policies and so forth of Islam, clearly we can see that there is a continued practice of racism throughout said scholars, said jurists, and said leaders of the Islamic world at the very start or beginning. Let's say from a century onwards, we can clearly see that there was clear racism. So in terms of policy, racism, that's the second definition of Islam. The policies and the religious leaders and scholars and so forth, yes, there definitely was racism in that. And in terms of Muslimdom or the Islamic world, yes, clearly there was racism, and there is still continued racism up to this particular day. So in those terms, those two definitions of Islam, yes, there's racism. In terms of the Quran, I particularly keep a very blind eye on it. I keep a blind eye on it, and I don't probe it too much. Let's see. I love my answer. Prophet Muhammad is a Kemet. No, Islam biggest secret is a Nestorian Christian sect. Whoo, Bernie Stacks in the building. Jeez. You wanna bust up those ones, yeah? Let's see. We'll see if that can be substantiated at a later date. These non-Islamic scholars trying to always tell us about the information. Okay, there's thousands of hadiths all out in the open for anti-Muslims. No matter how many times you say it doesn't make it true. Let's see. Goes over there. Good one. Goes over heads. I know. Sometimes my jokes are a bit like that. Muhammad is a title, and here, all right, not just chemics, but cultural spiritual systems. Let's see. Someone says, prove it, Kalam. Muhammad going on the Mirage is no different than when I astral project. I like that. Muslims should love Kemet and accept the true path. Right on. Kalam, how could you say Abrahamic faith is Kemetic? Man, I can make any claim I like. I'm religious like that. Moses and Jesus were Kemetic. Definitely. Let's give them their pill, Callum. You are born with Kemetic teachings. You see what? You can't even hide from being a Kemet, you know. You know that. Like, Kemet technically is synonymous with Africa. What I mean by that is Kemet literally means, it denotes blackness. Khem, from the root kham. The T is just like a little suffix at the end. But it literally denotes blackness. And it denotes, you being an African. And I'm pretty sure that every single one of you is born with this fitra. This particular fitra, yeah? This thing that's inside of you. You can't even move it, not one bit, you know? Because if you do your DNA test, you realize, however many thousands of years ago, you actually have African black blood inside of you. Like, we all do. We're all Kemites. We're all born Muslims, and we're all born Kemites, aren't we? We're all born with this fitra. Some of us just, come of age and we reject our Africanness. That's all we do. We just simply reject our Africanness and we adopt other cultures and other systems. But really and truly, we're all Kemites at heart. When I was, who found it? Ridiculous. They all did, but things changed along the line. Medicine man. Medicine man! Hey, yo, medicine man! Where are you, medicine man? Yo, medicine man, for real. I need to actually holler at you, you know, because we need to do some stuffs. This will be an interesting show tonight, inshallah. Did the Amorites follow Kemetic teachings? Good question. Good question. I think they did, you know. I think they did. Sounds logical to me, Kalam. That's from Dionys Finch. Yeah, yeah. You are not calling the prophets Kemetic. You are saying Kemetic believes is Islamic. No, I'm calling their prophets Kemetic, bruv. I'm fully saying that. I'm fully saying Muhammad was Kemetic. Fully saying it. All religions were constructed to control the weak, blinded masses. Kemet is Africa, Islam is Mesopotamia. We need more than that. High family, low Kalam. Who found him? Muhammad was a Semitic Arab, period. Nah, bruv. He was actually an Ethiopian Arab. Let's get some white Kemets in the house. Yeah, let's get some white Kemets in the house, for real. For real. Kemetic is not a single belief. Ali Dawa would argue Deus, your book, claims to be from God, though. Peace, Kalam. Man, that bigger belly. Benny Sachs, Muhammad is not real. They're almost there when they go and partake in the information. No, boss, he was a Kemetic. Kemetic is not real. It's language of the gods. Islam is not real. You know, funny. Let me scroll through quickly so we can get to some more conversations. You don't need a religion to be a good person. Good parents do a better job than any stupid religion. Wake them up, or you already brainwashed. Oh, man. Boss Arab is a nationality. John the Baptist is prophet in Islam. Yeah. John the Baptist is a prophet in Islam according to Paul, and I'm assuming according to the rest of the Muslim world. I'm assuming. Let me just say I'm assuming. Okay, that's my assumption. Islam makes you. Oh yeah, Yahya. I think they call him Yahya. So I would assume so. If that is John the Baptist, anyway. Way of life, the way. I believe if you want to get views on YouTube, talk about Islam. Really? I always thought it's talk about sex, to be honest. Not about Islam. Or talk about celebrities. You can get some good views talking about celebrities, fam. Kalam, what do you represent? I represent me, man. I do. But then I obviously choose to represent other things when I choose to. Nationality is follow what? Extremely, hun. Where did you go? I hope you're on your way to Kemet, bro. Dead Sea Scrolls. Quran is a Christian term for Pentateuchal reader. Go on. Islam is not compatible with the West. Arab is Arabian, right? People hide behind labels to commit genocide. Without the wagon of Islam, y'all, let's be irrelevant. You see, Abu Muhammad Ali Al-Ansari, I'm actually trying to help you Muslims out, you know, because I know you Muslims actually watch my channel. Like, imagine that. And if I don't talk about something that incorporates you into the conversation, you're going to feel left out, aren't you? I'm pretty sure if I start talking now black power, black betterment, black economics, black relationships and things of that nature, and then I'm assuming you're not black. So I'm just saying, for example, if you weren't black, I'm pretty sure you'd be like, oh, what's all of this black stuff about? Like, talk to me on my level. I want to know something that actually could help me and benefit me and get me involved with the conversation. So I'm actually helping you, you know. I'm trying to do this for your benefit. Trust me, I'm doing this for your benefit. I could be talking about anything else, but I'm just trying to wrap brain to think like, well, how can I incorporate everybody? You know, how can I incorporate my Jewish brothers that like to come in? You know, I got a lot of like white Jewish people that come on and check the channel, you know. They're like, yeah, I'm feeling the channel, man. They're feeling it. So I now have to think about, what would my demographic like to hear? And let me cater to them. But if you don't want me to cater to Islam, that's cool. I don't have no problem with that. We should get a poll. I'm going to start putting up a poll. And if Muslims say, please, Kalam, don't talk about Islam and don't incorporate us into the conversation, I'll just be talking about Jewish stuff. We could talk about Christianity. We could talk about atheism. We can talk about Kemeticism. We could talk about all of that. We just leave you out of the equation. That doesn't make no difference to me. It's like, Islam is not, I'm going to be real with you. Let me just be real with you. Islam is not helping me in any way at all. Like, in that sense, like, I'm doing this because I want to do this to incorporate you into the conversation. You know, y'all people think like, bro, if you talk about Islam, you're going to get paid lots of money. I'm baffled, bro. Like, I think you guys should start a YouTube channel and then talk about Islam and see how much you get paid for talking about Islam. Like, really, really, like, seriously. I'm being for real with you. You know, I'm being for real with you. If you actually talk about Islam, like, you know, there's certain keywords. There's like little keywords that pops up. Keywords: Islam, Muslim, terrorism, all of those types of connotations go together. And guess what? No advertiser wants to put ads on videos discussing topics as such, religious topic, controversial topics. They don't want it, bruv. They don't want it. The whole reason why is because their fear is that they're going to be funding terrorism somehow. So they don't want it. So if you think me talking about Islam actually puts money into my pockets, it doesn't. It doesn't. It puts my channel into some, you know, like, please don't even think about this channel. Don't think about this channel for any types of commercial gain. Like, that's what literally where they put you. So I'm just saying to you, I'm actually doing this for your benefit. But if you want me not to do it for your benefit, I will leave you completely out of this scenario. And I could talk about much better things and not incorporate you. That's what I'm saying. But love though, because I love my other Muslim brothers and sisters that love, you know, jumping in. They're learning something new about Kemet. They're learning something new about cosmology. They're learning something new about freedom of speech. They're learning something new about, you know, all sorts. So, you know, but I will do the poll. I don't mind. I'll do the poll for you. I'll do the poll. Kalam, was the Amorites following Kemetic teachings? Yeah, they were, you know. They were. They actually were. To the best of their ability. Did I get what Kalam is saying now? Oh, you got it. You got it, my brother. I love it. Not when they start painting over Kemet Stellian walls now. Burn all the... Oof. We got a racist in the building. Ghana must go back 20 pounds. That's a joke. I know. Can we claim to be Irish at St. Patrick's Day? Muslims have imposed on other cultures. People came to Kemet to learn philosophy and theology and then went back to their land and changed it to a simpler way of understanding? Yeah, they did something like that. They did something like that. A lot of them actually got never mind, I'm not going into that. Till the morning. Why some people are obsessed with, okay, the same old guy. Islam has, okay, yeah. What? Greetings, quick hello. I catch up later in uni. Go on, Annie Fair in the building. I bought stocks in Islam, big business. Since I bought stocks in Islam, it's big business. Yo, let me see what else is going on here. Let me see, my brothers. Islam is the original peace. Man said even dinosaurs were Muslims. Yeah, called Tamara. Yeah, why not, man? You lot help me, you know. Why don't you lot, yeah. I see how you lot asking me to do these things, yeah. Why don't you help me, man? Help me. This is what you should do, because all my details are in the description box, like email address, all of those things there. You should actually email these individuals or contact these individuals and say, come on to Talk with the Titans. Come on, Titans TV. It's a brilliant show. It does all of this, does that. And then email me their details, like, of them agreeing, and then we can sort it out. We can sort it out like that. Can we claim any other cultures and get published around the world positively for doing so? I don't think so. All the prophets were Israelites. All the prophets were Israelites. Jeez! What about Kush and other great African empires? Kemet is not the beginning nor the end. That's right. That's right. That's right. You're completely right, Marcus Jefferson. Islam, Christianity, Judaism are a direct enemy to Africa and black people. Okay. Yes, text can become Remech, Kemet. Check your Persian ancestors, Cyrus. Sheesh. Well said, Benny. If you subject Judaism and Christianity from Islam, there is no Islam. The Jews made Islam. How do you know he ain't black? Subtract, you meant. Okay. Khenti hen nefer kush. The interior. Okay. It's also represented, but unless you represented, go get a representative and bring them in. Several African reps on Kalam's shows. Don't know. Let's see, Ezekiel 16:3. The Jews are Amorites and Hittites. Talk about whatever you like, Kalam. You read them nasty and you stare. Yeah, like nothing, Kalam. Man, like Rob in the building. I'm gonna stop. Let me not even bring it up. Well, yeah, no, I'm not gonna bring it out. Let me not bring it out. I won't bring it out. I won't bring it out. Okay, yeah. I won't bring it up. Okay, what has Islam done in the last 200 years versus science in the last 200 years? Okay, Jews are not Canaanites according to Jesus, so they could probably be. Stop claiming. Okay. Yep. Yep. YouTube advertising is just tanked completely. And you know what it's about? Why? It's because of Muslims. That's not for that. It's not really because of Muslims. It is because of hate speech and terrorism. Literally. Like literally. So, and obviously now the whole, they equate Islam with terrorism now. So like, unfortunately, I'm not saying that, Islam is terrorism. I'm saying it seems as though the world has started to equate when every time you think of terrorism, you don't think of, the IRA or, somebody in India somewhere or a Buddhist monk or something like that. You don't think about that. You literally just think, some type of Allahu Akbar and Arab culture that somehow, like, this is how they portray terrorism nowadays. Back in the day, it used to be like the Russians. Who remember Splinter Cell, like Kalashnikov, and what those doing? That's why you would associate terrorism. But nowadays, it's like all of the movies associated with terrorism. So unfortunately, because of hate speech and terrorism, this is why, again, like Islam doesn't help at all. It doesn't. As long as terrorism exists, Islam will always be a hot topic amongst people. Africa needs power again. Hope to see you on Sunday, Rob. What? Hey, Isaac, not Ishmael. You saying you're coming down, yeah? I hope so. Kalam, I'm in Rome. Oh, hail Caesar's home, baby. Jeez. I love Rome, I love it. I'm not saying don't talk about Islam, but it's fact that Islamophobia has made lots of money for media outlets ever since 9/11. I don't know. We'll have to ask. I don't know about on YouTube. I don't know on YouTube. I couldn't tell you like that. I haven't seen any examples. If you're making that claim, I haven't seen any examples. You have to show me those examples. The amazing thing is Islam is on the tongue on literally every person in the world. You just can't get enough. When a white man slaughters 300 innocent people in Mosul, it's collateral damage, isn't it? Bang on that beast, Callum. The title is provocative. It is, it is. This is the science, man. This is the science. You gotta work with the science, baby. Gotta work with the science. That's not what it means. Just made up your own definition. It's just it's all smack in the park, not here. Okay. Shibet Ali, what you saying, fam? What you saying? What you saying, G? I want to see what messages you've got. If Islam was a false religion, wouldn't God tell us Islam is false like he told us Christianity was, and that no religion after will be true? Let me just show you something. For those people who don't know, Kalam is actually a comedic prophet. And I've heard it being said that Islam is false. I heard it, I actually heard Islam is false. And there will be no true religion after Kemeticism. So what does that mean for your life now, 93 football for life? Because you said if Islam was a false religion, wouldn't God tell us Islam is false, like he told us Christianity was, and that no religion after will be true? So I'm a Kemetic prophet, and my Kemetic deity has told me that Islam is false. And no other religion or philosophy will be accepted but Kemet. So tell me, what does that mean for you now? What does that mean? I'm sure you're going to reject it, right? And I'm sure this is the reason why everybody else rejects what you're saying. Betty Lord, it's not about the first people in the land, culture, simple logic. Judaism isn't found in the Bible. Callum, how do you pay domination? How do you pay domination? I don't know what that is, to be honest. Remind me to drop some money to you tomorrow. Oh man, we give thanks. Yeah, for those guys who don't know, there is the super chat button. You can always click the super chat button and donate, donate, donate. I've been receiving some nice donations as of late, and that's love, That's love. You lot been showing me the love. I like that. So you are a believer of the media narratives. Is TV your holy book? No one can prove who's historically Islam or not. Just judge a book by its content. Thing in Islam is the only practiced religion in the world with majority of its followers. All other religions have become liberal and a part-time job. The religion of Judaism uses Torah as a front. The operates solely from the Talmud. Okay. Show me a text where the Kemetic science condones and justifies slavery. One's action negative. Shout out to Times TV, doing well, spreading Islam. Oh man, yeah, Vegeta. I acknowledge Islam as a religion of peace. I acknowledge Islam as the fastest growing religion. I don't think Green Lady, but why do you? Okay, I think I'm gonna stop reading now because it's too much. Nah, bro, man, still Hebrew Israelite, G. You can't get out, man. It's by blood. Kwame Sharala. What do you mean? Kemet Africa versus Abrahamic faiths. Can't be so religion, laden divine. My stomach's empty, but my pockets are full when you're free. Woo! Jesus Christ. Hey, yo, Vegeta's got bars, Vegeta has got bars. Listen to it. Lady divine. My stomach is empty, but my pockets are full. When you free? When you free, B? Oh, man. Damn, son. Damn. Hey, school me, man. School me. Did you hear what he just said? Okay, Islam has only been a religion since the 7th century, and at the time when Arabs and Romans called peace on a wall that could be, kind of trying to watch his words. Okay, the Hebrew Islam backbone system, the same. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so yeah, let me know, family. Let me know if you want to actually discuss this. If you want to discuss this topic, we can keep it abstract and talk about cultural appropriation, or cultural assimilation, or how else can we define it? I don't even know. Acculturation? Acculturation. I forgot. Acculturation, yeah. I know, unfortunately, the mobiles don't allow you to donate. Otherwise, I think there's a Patreon link. If you go down in the description box, there's a Patreon link. I really should start promoting my Patreon link more, because if everybody was donating on a monthly basis, it will actually help the channel immensely. So you can go to Patreon down below if you want to donate as well. Otherwise, just next time on your laptop, you can just hit the donate button if your heart so chooses. Vegeta Kalam is messy. Didn't this guy already? Which guy? Islam coffee the culture traditional. Does anyone know what's happened to Hebrew Ty? I don't know, I haven't seen him for a minute. I'm gonna ring him. I will ring him, I'll ring him and find out what's good with my brother, because I haven't seen him. What religion am I? I am technically a Muslim Kemetic, or Kemetic Muslim, because I came to the understanding that all of the prophets in Islam are actually Kemetic. So whichever one. Come debate Kemet. I love to entertain any comers if Kalam allows. Hey, trust me. What are you saying? Are you gonna? Can you jump on Can you jump on the live stream? If you can jump on live streams, I might set something up. I've been reading some comments actually today, and they want to know how did. Actually, let me actually read the question, because I don't want to misrepresent the question. So if I can just get to my comment section, and I saw some very good questions. Somebody even inboxed me as well, but let's just quickly see. What did they ask? They asked here. Where is my brother? I'm sure I saw this not too long ago. I know I saw this not too long ago. The question was... peace. I believe Times TV really needs to do a series on people from the Kemetic community. Journey to Kemetic Philosophy. It will help us outsiders understand the Kemetic philosophy and why Kemetic people coming from a non-Kemetic upbringing subscribe to it. Okay. So yeah, I want to do that. So I would love to do, I don't know about a series, but if we can get a group of people on a panel and can kind of give their journey into Kemetic philosophy, it will be excellent. You know, I think inquiring minds would like to know. I'm sure we get a lot of revert stories or convert stories from Christianity to Islam, or I don't know, atheism to Islam somehow. So we should actually start giving these types of stories to the people so they can kind of get a nice insight into the Kemetic understanding. So that would be nice. The South gone hold it down. What's the difference between Muslim Kemetic and Kemetic and Muslim? The difference between a Muslim Kemetic is a Muslim Kemetic understands Tawheed and understands Ma'at, or righteousness and justice. And a Muslim doesn't understand that their religion is started by Kemetics. And a Kemetic by itself doesn't care to even investigate Islam or Muslim claims. They're just Kemetic. They live in their own world. Muslims, that's over there. I don't need to care or worry about it. If that makes any sense. Thai had what is a Muslim comedic? I have never heard of that before. No, there is. My good brother Nabil Abdul Rashid. And then we also have Prince Abdi as well. There's quite a few Muslim comedians. Muslims have the Mecca and Jews have Kaaba and Kemet have the Markaba. I wonder where these religions got their info from. I wonder. Israel wages war on little Palestinian kids, throwing stones, such a brave chosen nation. Which of the prophets used the word Kemet? Okay. When you go into if you go into the Bible, for example, and where you see the word Ham, Ham had 4 sons. Okay, he had 4 sons: Misraim, Put, Canaan, and Cush. The word there, Ham, is literally where the word Kemet or Kemet comes from. Ham, Ham, Cam. Same word. That's just where the term Kemet comes from. Oh, it's not where the term Kemet comes from, should I say? I'm not gonna let me not even utilize that, because obviously Hebrew is a much later language than the actual Medo-Neter or the hieroglyphs themselves. Let's just say it is the Hebrew cognate of the term Ham or Kemet. That's its cognate. Let me just fix up myself before somebody runs with what I've just said quickly. On Thursday I work till 10 p.m. but tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, etc. All right, cool. Friday, Friday. I don't usually do shows on Friday, but I might try something for you. I might try something for you. Saturdays and Sundays is mythical, but I might try something for you. That one of the writers of the Quran went to Christianity. Yeah, quite a few actually. Well, I say quite a few. Yeah. That's true. Not the writers. I don't. Well, no. Well, no comment. No comment. That stock I bought in Islam just plummeted. Okay. Anytime after 6 MST. Damn. What's MST in Eastern Standard Time? Because I usually work on Eastern Standard Time. I know what Eastern Standard Time is. Kalam made his own denominations. Yeah. Okay. Kakarot, you waste man. Kakarot. More rubbish, man. Gonna slam. Brother, get Islam out of your way and unite. I'm sick of Islam. The fruits of Islam. Muslims almost murdered with black magic, yet they profess Islam. Oh, damn. I will not answer that. What's this? Yo, people in Cal L. The Viva Reach. TV needs to open up army barracks for G. Funny. Moses was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians and was mighty in words and in deeds. Acts 7:22. In actuality, Moses was Kemet. Alright. Alright, bring in. Why have you... is it possible you'll become a Muslim someday, or you have already set up your mind? Just wondering. I'm pretty sure my answer is the same as yours. Marshall, would you become Kemet one day, or is your mind made up? Just wondering. I'm just wondering as well, you know. Would you ever, Marshall, would you ever become a Kemetic? Or is your mind made up? Whatever answer you give, I'm pretty sure it's the same as my answer. Moses learned all the wisdom of the Egyptians. He gave the Biru their laws. Kemet was more than one country. On a current map, it stretched from Upper Sudan, Ethiopia, Egypt, Morocco, Libya, until later. Correct. And maybe even more so as well. Sassanid Empire had... You know what? There's a lot of factors that contributed to the making of Islam. So, yeah, you are right. Sassanid Empire has a hand in making Islam. Yeah. How can you be a Kemetic Muslim when part of being Muslim means accepting Islam alone as your religion? Please explain. Well, you know, because Kemetic or Kemet is just like a synonym, sorry, for African. So I could be an African Muslim, right? But not even just in being African Muslim, I can be an African-minded Muslim, you know. So Kemetic philosophy is literally having an African mind or an African philosophy, and then I'm Muslim. So what does that mean? Is I'm African first, which is Kemetic, and I have a Muslim ideology because I accept Tawheed, and I accept Muhammad was a prophet, and he was a Kemetic prophet as well. He was a Kemetic prophet, right? He was the son of Hagar, a Kemite, right? And Ishmael, therefore, was a Kemite, right? And I'm sure that Hagar got wives for Ishmael from her own tribe, right? From the Kemites, right? So, yeah, man. It's all Kemet. It's all Kemet, to be honest with you. It's all Kemet. Kalam, why does why does them Hebrew Israelites in USA look like they're in a Star Wars movie set? Bruv, they're reclaiming back their culture and their history and their heritage. Don't worry, Kalam, one is 5 minutes of fame. I get more than 5 minutes of fame. I get 42 minutes right now of fame. Kemet was also part of a current Israel and some of the Middle East, correct? A mixed race, God for all. Come on, Marshall. What the heck is a Kemetic? It's not even a religion, Kalam. I know, it's a philosophy. And it's a country. And it's a description of people as well. Or an item, or an object. We can't speak of Kemet without mentioning the Pygmies. That's correct. That's correct. Yes, I would if it's true. That's what matters to me. Excellent. Wow. Okay. I love that. My Moroccan brother, I think you're going to come over to the Kemetic side. If your criteria is that of truth, I think you're going to come over. I don't know what Kemetic is, but Remech, I know. That's right. The Remech, the people from the Eye of Ra. Let's see. Can I become a Kemet even if I'm from Waziristan, and not from Africa? You can adopt its philosophy. Yo, Cal, what about West African spiritual system? Nobody real ever talks about West African history, spiritual, etc. It's always Egypt. Nah, bruv, are you crazy? I swear we done Yoruba, the Ifa system not so long ago. Every now and then I drop the Igbo stuff. We had Dalian, we're talking about the Ghanaian, so that's like the Ashanti and the Asante and the Afanti, and all of those stuff was being mentioned, like all of that. So I don't know. The Back Congo as well. I'm sure we was talking about the Back Congo not too long ago. So no. We talk about it all, man. We talk about it all. Egypt is just like to get people through the door, man. It's to get people through the door. That's the first step. It's literally like, for me personally, I'm gonna be real with you. Egypt is like, most people are coming from a religious background, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and then Egypt is just like a next to it. So it's like, okay, I can just creep in that way. And once you creep into East Africa or that Kemet side, you start traveling all the way over to the west and into West Africa, the true origins of all of this. That's where you need to go. Like, that's just to get your foot into the door. West Africa is where it's at, baby. For me, West and Central Africa is where it's at for me. For me personally. Let me not say that it's as though it's something that everybody should be taking on into their life. Yes, so you're okay. Heken Neche or Shemsu Heru or Shemsu Set or Shemsu Sa is a spirituality or what you would call religion. Yeah, in a way, you are right. Yeah, in a way, you are right. You are right. And the Pygmies built those things, even though you're not asking me whether you're right or wrong, but I'm just seeing your statement. I'm like, yeah, okay, I can agree with that. Kemet is not only for black folks. Joshua was from Kemet, but Abraham was a slave owner. Yeah. Peace, family. Oh, honey L in the building. Oh, can you show me, or I shall use the words, prove to me that Kemetic is more truthful than Islam. I would love to become a Kemetic if it's true. Okay. All right, we'll start hang out later on. And we'll get you to become a Kemetic. We'll do that. I see how Muhammad Tawheed does his salesmanship. Man goes through the process of persuasion. So I'll go through the process of persuasion with you, and get you to accept Kemeticism. And once you accept Kemeticism, you'll be official Kemetite. My Moroccan brother. Alhamdulillah, Kalam is Muslim. I didn't know that. Kemti hosted Ptolemy, so yes, all can embrace Ramesh lifestyle. There you go. And they had the Persians in as well, and the Asiatics, and the Amu, and you had loads of people coming into Kemet, man. Can an Englishman become a Pakistani? This is the nonsense you are saying, Kalam. No, we're talking about, can an Englishman adopt Pakistani culture? Can he adopt Pakistani philosophy? Yes. Can he be a Pakistani? No. Unless he marries a Pakistani, then he now becomes a Pakistani dependent, isn't it? You can have that dual citizenship. Callum, can I meet you tomorrow morning, Streatham Hill, if you are about to give you donations? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, man. Come back, man. Don't just back, man, to give me donations, neither. Come back, man, for a whole hour or so. We go sit down, we yam some food. Streatham Hill. Where did I used to go there? Streatham Hill. Oh, Streatham Hill. What's nice around Streatham Hill? Train station, Streatham Hill. Nope, that's not even open anymore. Mint Bar, is Mint Bar still open? I must recall something else now, but Mint Bar was the place. I don't know. We could come and sit down and chat, man, and see how we can build. Kemet is more powerful than Islam all day. I'm exhausted with people asking, so how are you Egyptian, Kalam, listen, brother, wallahi, if Kemetic is the true, I would become a part of it. I just need someone to prove it to me. Alright, cool. We'll prove it to you later. I have to say thing. Short back and sides or what? Now in modern times, yep. Okay, I don't want to spend much longer on this, I'm reading all your stuff. Does Kemet offer solutions, or does it just say don't steal? Because Islam says if you do steal, we gonna chop that hand off. So Islam offers a solution as well as identify the problem. You see what? You know what Ma'at does? That's even much more powerful than telling you not to steal. It teaches you why you shouldn't steal in the first place. And it teaches you ethics. So you don't need to be told not to steal, as in don't steal. It teaches you, and you say, I will never steal, or I have not stolen. Because you don't need somebody else now to tell you what to do. You already know what to do. That's the beauty of it. So yeah, it offers solutions. It cures, it doesn't even cure the problem. See, I'll chop off your hand. That's like a remedy to the issue. There is no issue in the first place. There's no issue in the first place. If you are following Ma'at anyway, or ascribing to Ma'at, and you're fully educated and gone through the pedagogy, there'll be not that at all. Kalamadullah. Alhamdulillah, I like that. Kalamadullah. Kalam. Meet people. Kalam, don't meet people. Don't meet people, Kalam. Some people, right, weirdos these days. Yes, there's more ethics than 42 virtues of Ma'at. Correct. Just me, my brother. Yes, comedic science does offer solutions. We build the hardest structures to duplicate. So yes, it's a troubleshooting science. When the Muslims say we eat when we're hungry and stop before we're full, that's from Kemet, you know. And when they also say, what would they say? Truth will prevail, and truth will prevail, and lies will be destroyed. That's kind of like, you know, as Ma'at, what you're supposed to do is put Ma'at in its place, or put truth in its place, and then to uproot Isfet, or lies, basically. So it's the same thing. Same thing, man. The truth is what matters to me. Show me how I can make this truth, my brother. Come to the dark side. Kemet was a metropolis like New York City. Yeah. Islam is religion, man. Kind of put, but people still gonna steal if you do. How does Ma'at cure the problem? You know what? You know how it cures the problem? Should I tell you how it cures the problem? We venerate our ancestors. We venerate our ancestors. What does that mean? So if we venerate our ancestors, so you said Kalam, but people still going to steal. And if they do, how does Ma'at cure the problem? Okay. So we venerate our ancestors, and we give offerings. We give food offerings. Like you see, food offerings is very crucial. And you know what we do with those food offerings? We redistribute the wealth. Okay. We redistribute the wealth. So if we're offering something to the gods, or we're offering something to the ancestors, guess what? Guess where it goes? It goes back into the people. It goes right back. It's like welfare system. If you're poor, here you go. Have some of that. There's food. There's no reason why you should be hungry and starving that you need to go and steal something. There's no reason why, for example, you're ill and you're sick, so you want to steal some medicine or steal something to get your medicine. You know, somebody's offered to the gods, and then the priest of those particular gods, for example, of healing, will now come to your home and actually heal you because it's already been paid for. Guess that's how we do it, you know. We look after our own. Everyone come to Muslims. Okay. Yo, Kalam, which African country do you come from? Does Ma'at tell me to do jihad against the white devil? No, I don't think Ma'at even discusses the white devil. I don't think there is a concept of the white devil in that at all. Do the ancestors actually eat it? If you're eating the food, your ancestors are eating the food at the same time. I know that's going to go over your head, but I'm pretty sure you fully realize that 23 chromosomes from your mother, and there's 23 chromosomes from your father that makes you who you are. Do you understand that? So if you're eating, your parents are eating at the same time. The goal is survival and for you to live and prosper. And if you make it, they make it. But people don't understand them type of spiritual teachings there. Kalam, I'm talking about a criminal, let's say a thief or rapist or murderer. How is he punished using the laws of Ma'at? If he now continues to do something like that, and that's to the extreme, you know, there are laws in place. I don't want to actually talk about it like that. But for example, I personally would extinguish him from existence. That's who I am. Kalam, will tell you it stand firm like the staff of Hera and back up the rebellious limbs of Ra. Yeah. He resides as some of the most aggressive bunch. Wagwan Popcorn, Miss KK in the building. Kalam, can you name me some basic comedic books to read? We'll go through that. I always say Nile Valley contribution to civilization. Nile See, I'm bringing attention to this. You know the ways there. The Nile Valley Contribution to Civilization by Anthony T. Browder. A divine, I would keep you safe using jihad. Wow. What's going on? The topic, topic is gone so left. But what you saying, man? What you saying, though? So anyways, I'm going to round it up and close it off right now. So again, we're talking cultural appropriation. We're talking cultural appropriation. What does that mean? Cultural appropriation, for example, I'm hearing a lot of my Muslims claim that John the Baptist, Moses, and all sorts were Islamic prophets. So I wanted to know, could I make the same claim and say that their prophet, for example, Muhammad, and the rest of them were actually Kemetic prophets? And, and see how everybody else feels about it. See how everybody else feels to make such claims. And listen to my justifications. And if my justification is suitable for you. If not, and I'm using the same justifications that you're utilizing, why do you think it's going to be fair? Why do you think it's fair that everybody else should accept your classifications? As far as we are concerned, the religion of Islam started 1,400 years ago. But I know you're going to try to claim that, no, but Islam was started with Adam, alayhi salam, and so forth. But yet, no, none of the books or the teachings that we have ever call their religion Islam. You lot claim that there was over 124,000 prophets sent to mankind. So if Islam is really a religion that these people professed, I'm pretty sure we can actually find Islam written somewhere, somehow. No, but all you have to do is say La ilaha illallah and so forth and so forth and so forth. It's like, okay, so show me where there is La ilaha illallah previously. There's 124,000. Every single nation should have it because every nation's been sent a prophet. So show us where. Yeah, but it's just the one God concept. That's what makes somebody a Muslim. So are Jews Muslims? Are Christians Muslims? Are Sikhs Muslims? Are any other monotheistic or one God holding philosophy or religion or whatever Muslims or Islam? You would say no. So then why do you make the bold claim that all these people are Muslims? Like to me, it just seems as though it's cherry picking and it's cultural appropriation. It's not actually, presenting any facts to substantiate it. It doesn't seem to me. But anyways, so I wanted to talk about cultural appropriation in that respect. That's one thing that can, invite Jews, Christians, Muslims into the mix. But then I wanted to open it up, obviously, to my, black community, like cultural appropriation. What's going on today? We could even talk about gentrification and all sorts. I wanted to open it up into something much larger, much broader. But it's also encompassing everybody, so everybody can have a voice. So that was my particular idea. But you guys let me know what you think. You guys let me know what you think. You know how to holler at me. Just Google Hangouts and we'll get it in. Let me just quickly see what's going on real quickly before I close down. I think everyone else Muslim says no, I asked you to find any. It's an Arabic word. Yeah, jihad. My bad for not on my watch. Islam root of the Israelites. Islam is an Arabic word. Okay. Peace, Kalam. Looking forward to more shows on Kemet and Islam in comparison. I love that, man. Like Timothy. Did you do the research on Timothy? Because I know you go hard, man. I know you go hard. Did you do the research on what was it? What was it again? The poet. The poet. That was it. I think extremely balanced. You need to do your research. I don't know if you're here, but if you are going to come here, it was a Reminder TV, Extremely Balanced TV, whichever one. You need to do your research on the hadith of Jibrail or Gabriel, because I remember you claiming that, or was it actually to do with Marshall, claiming that Gabriel has never come down in the form of a man, etc., etc., etc. But we showed it. So I want to know, have you guys done your research, and we can actually discuss any further. During the time of the Prophet Muhammad, there was no such thing as Kemetic unless you can prove it, Kalam. I will prove it, I will. No, because they think religions which came after Islam. If Kemet is such a way of life, why don't you spread the message in Speaker's Corner? You guys barely spread the message. I think some people do, you know. I think some people actually go to do that. Unfortunately, I don't actually go there to do it, but I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna stop carrying my camera, and I will come down, and I will just bust off some knowledge, like pa 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 pa, and then you can learn more about Kemeticism or Kemeticism. I'm using their terminologies now. Kemet was long before and during the Muhammad. That's correct. And those which came before are corrupted. Invite people to this way of life. Nah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I like people to stay exactly where they are. And when people are ready, you know what they say? When the king is ready, the queen shall appear. So, nah. I'm not trying to bring anybody into Kemeticism. I'm using the word again. The channel name should be changed to... See? Marvin Mojuni. Is you see you know. You're the one, yeah? And you want to now be disrespecting Abi? I could read out your comments, Abi, that you made to say, yeah, I'm going to try to bring other people from the comedic side to actually help, you know, everybody else understand what it is. And you're there coming with this nonsense, Abi. Don't understand, Abi. Box braids and she, brother. I just Miss KK. I just said that. I just said that earlier on. You missed it, but I said that. I said that though. You know, about the boxer braids. So yeah, let's get in touch. Because I'm gonna be closing out in a hot second. Let's see. Can I respect people who don't answer questions, including the guy in the video? Okay, Super Goku. What question did you actually ask? Actually, I'm going to spend one last minute to see what question Super Goku is asking. So you type your question so I can answer it real quickly. Muslims believe the true followers of Adam, Abraham, Moses, and Christ were monotheists, submitting their will to God alone, i.e. Muslims in theology. And that's why it's... No, let me not even go there. This is nonsense, you know what I'm saying? I invite you to become an African. You came when Muhammad needed help, you know? Well, according to the... or is it cultural appropriation in Islam? I'm confused. Okay. Comedic Orthodox is a modern... Kalam. Do you have a comedic chain from you to an ancient comedic source in ancient Egypt? Yeah. Did every prophet come with the message of Tawheed? So I asked there, if we was to steal Irish culture, could we get away with it? Really? You mean Muslims only respect other Muslims? Okay. So he says I'm avoiding the questions, and I've asked him to answer it, but he didn't ask anything, so that's it. I'm going to close out. Yeah, like you know, start on Irish Day. Is the Quran poetry? Still need to research and reply. Been mad busy, but hope to get back to you soon. Your reason, logic, and evidence. Alright, my brother. I love this guy, man. Timothy Islam. You're my brother, man. Like, he's one of the only real brothers here, you know. I put it out. He's one of the only real brothers. He goes in with his research. Even though actually make it cool. Let's quickly go in. Not my question, but those of Marshall. Oh, okay. No, me and Marshall's gonna be jumping on a hangout later on. Literally, as soon as I jump off this, I'm gonna be you know, me, Betty, all the rest of them. We're gonna be on the hangouts, just discussing anyway. Go to the book of coming forth by day. Islam is not a new religion; it's a continuous. You see, Marshall, you should have said that to what's his name? Ali Dawa. You should have said that to Ali Dawa. You know, I asked Ali Dawa, is Islam inheriting certain things from you know, is Islam an inherited tradition or something? Has it, you know, something along those lines? And he's like, no. I'm like, you right here should have said this. Islam is not a new religion. It's a continuation of the previous religions. You should have said that. Clearly it is. It inherited all of its concepts from the previous prophets. Majority of them. How can I something define something which gave the existence? Okay, I'm signing out now. Copy paste. He goes in with the mouse. Boy, copy and pasting is good enough for me, you know. You know, make your claim and copy and paste wherever you think can answer the claim. I'm gonna. I don't know if I can't even send it. I don't even know. I'll try to inbox you, Bigger Valley. I don't even know how I can do it still. Can we get jiggy with it? And make some horrible mistakes. Yeah, invite me to hangouts. How to discuss here. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just jump on to your hangouts, man. You got it ready. What? Hey, man, like Abu Ismail Al Farsi was good. Ali didn't even know about the pamphlet. Okay, I know. He didn't. He didn't. You know, he didn't. He didn't. I know. He was just talking on a side topic. Nearly every upload on the channel is related to Islam nowadays, though. But I ain't complaining. Yeah, no, you shouldn't complain, man. You should enjoy it. You should enjoy it. I'm trying to bring you in. I'm actually trying to bring you in, family. Okay, Medicine Man. Y'all waiting for that Medicine Man. Hey, yo, Medicine Man. Where are you, Medicine Man? All right, family. I'm going to sign out now. It's been good. Ooh, I love it, you know. We appreciate your refutation attempt. Damn, that means, you know what that means? You see, I have that final word there where he says attempt. That means, yeah, man came close to refuting, but it was not close enough, because guess what? They've got that medicine. They're gonna be dropping that medicine soon. Let's see what you got, man. My brother Hamid, what have you got, man? Let me know when that the new pamphlet is gonna be ready, and when it's time to actually have a nice discussion with the brother as well. It'll be really nice. I think the family really would love to hear it, if not even a discussion with him. When it would be good to actually have him vocalize on video what he was saying, basically via the pamphlet, and you know where he's coming from, etc., etc. I think our community, especially Speakers Corner community, and especially like the Afrocentric comedic community and everybody else that's tuning into Titans TV, they'll actually love it still. So let me know, man, when he can actually jump on to something. Like you guys could film it yourself, or you can come onto this channel, or I can go and film him. I might even just take a little trip down to Brixton and just camp outside, or just come in. You know, them ways there. You guys will be seeing Kalam with his full jalabeya, you know, with my old garbs on, just coming in, bruv. What? Assalamu alaikum, akhi. What you saying? Yeah? Khaif haluk? Huh? Alhamdulillah. Alright. When I'm hey, bro, come on. Show me what you got, fam. Anyways, none of that being funny this way. Did any prophet mention the word Kemet? Am I rereading the whole thing again? Oh, okay. Did any we consider give them oh no, alright, cool. Yeah, peace, love, and I'll see y'all soon, man. I'll see y'all soon. Oh, where's Jedi? Hey, yo, Jedi. I know you're watching somewhere. Hey, yo, Jedi. Man's hollering at you, Jedi. I'm ridiculous. Alright, peace, family. Peace.